2 games in, Mario, what have you learned about this team? 2 lopsided wins.
We just a team just trying to get better each week. Playing good football. Got to keep it going early in the season. Just got to keep better week by week.
Yep. Have you had to, I guess, consciously say, okay, we haven't done anything yet with 2 games in, put these 2 games behind?
I mean, it's hard to win in this football league. So you're always grateful when you win, and to be where we are at 2-0 is great. You know, because you could be 0-2 is worse ways to be, but it doesn't mean anything as far as it just means that you're not going to go 2-15. It just means that you're not going to be worse than 2-15. So it's a week by week process, and that's what we on to this week, trying to go 1-0.
When you've seen this team, 7 sacks and 5 turnovers the first 2 games, what are the things that have stood out?
We just got to keep playing fast. We're playing fast, and we're doing a lot of studying to prepare for our opponents. And we put the work in the week. It's showing up on Sundays, and we got a tremendous challenge this week. And so that's what we've been trying to do, is put the work in.
We talked a lot about in the preseason of needing the city to kind of buy in. You feel like the way you guys have gotten in at the start that they've done that?
I never worried about the city buy in, man. I mean, the team breeds the city breeds the team. It's a New Orleans thing, and so I never worried about the fan base. I expect an electric atmosphere this Sunday, and so I'm excited about that.
I was gonna say, with that, it was electric even in Dallas for y'all.
Yeah.
So like how excited maybe are you, especially that maybe being an advantage for the defense, of just how much the Dome could be rocking this week?
That's important for us, is to get back to that Dome field advantage. So winning at home helps that, and that's what we got to be able to do. Is we got a good team coming to our crib. We got to go out and play some good football.
Jalen Hurts is a guy that has obviously had success against this team in the past. What's the biggest thing, I guess, with him as far as defending him?
He's a game changer. One of the best quarterbacks in the league, and he just takes over games, and he has that ability. He does that, regardless of who he's playing against, and so it's a tremendous challenge. But I mean, it's a well-coached team. They have great play calling. He's a great maestro or conductor. They got one of the best running backs in the league to just end up over there. Phenomenal offensive line, and a really great receiving core. And so it's a challenge all the way around. But we're looking forward to it.
How dialed in have you guys been in terms of assignment football? Because it's especially important when you got a quarterback who runs.
You got to be ready for everything the team can throw at you. They certainly have the weapons to do it, and so it's a tremendous challenge.
One of the watching their defense, but what do you make of the success Zach Bond's had for them so far?
I mean, always excited for guys who have had success leaving out our room. I'll continue to say it. I think Coach Mike Hodges is one of the best linebacking coaches in the league, and one day be a phenomenal defensive coach and probably a head coach. He's just an amazing guy, and the transformation that he's made for myself and other guys in our room. You look at the other guys who left our room and went on to have success, such as Caden Ellis, and now Zach's doing it. And you look at the success that guys have when playing with him, and so I just think it's just a credit to his coaching and a credit to Zach and his ability. He's in a place that obviously is using his strength, so wish him success.
The versatility that y'all have at linebacker, you, Pete, and really, how much do you think that'll really play into factor in being able to contain Jalen on Sunday?
It's gonna take a 11-man effort for sure. That's how we play as a defense. Is 11 guys to the football. No matter who the ball carrier is, we're trying to hunt, and so that's what we're trying to do.
I know you wouldn't be lined up against them, but it looks like A.J. Brown's not going to be available. So when it comes to Devonta Smith, what's maybe the thing that's impressed you the most about him, like when you watch him over there?
I mean, they're dynamic. They got so many playmakers. He's one of them guys that can catch the ball and take it to the crib. They got explosive players all the way around, really at every position, even at the tight end spot, the running back spot, receiver spot, at the quarterback's position. And so they're a really well-built team. It's going to be a challenge for us. So we got to bring our best football, but we're excited for it.